Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate hands together. Now, you already know how to play the right hand. This is how it'll sound with the left hand. I'm going to demonstrate, then I'm going to explain it. So that's how it sounds. Now, one thing I will say is that some of the chords in here might sound a little funny to you. We will talk about that later. For the left hand, you're doing C and G for the first chord. That's 1 and finger 1 and finger 5. Then you're going to E and G. Whoa, I messed up. I'm sorry, I confused those fingerings. Finger 5 and finger 1 for C and G. I'm sorry, I made it backwards. Finger 5 on C and finger 1 on G. And then for the next chord is finger 3 and 1. And then the third chord is fingers 2 and 1. You got two notes right next to each other. And that's the chord that might sound a little funky to you, but we'll talk about that later in the class. And it's not a full chord. It's only two notes of a 4-note chord. Again, we're going to talk about that later. Now the fingering is 2 and 1. And then back to that second chord, which is 3 and 1. And then really you repeat the same chords. 2 and 1, F and G. 3 and 1, E and G. Then this is kind of a new one. 4 and 1, D and G. And then back to the first chord. 5 and 1, C and G. Remember, this is the C that's down from middle C. So your right hand is here, and your left hand is here, starting on 5. So I'm going to go over those chords again. 5 and 1 on C and G. 3 and 1 on E and G. 2 and 1 on F and G. And then 3 and 1 again on E and G. Go back to 2 and 1, F and G. 3 and 1, E and G. 4 and 1, that's a new one, for D and G. And then 5 and 1 again, C and G. And it is the same chords, they repeat throughout, same chords. So I'm going to play the entire left hand by itself. If you are someone that's going to try this, you don't have to, but it is great advice to try hands separately first, just like we did with the C major scale. You want to definitely do that when you're adding accompaniment on the left hand to the right hand. You want to practice them separately first. So I'm going to play the left hand separately. It's going to sound kind of boring, but it's great practice. And that is all of the left hand. So again, this is if you want to go the extra mile and try it. Just to make this video longer. One other thing you could do the very bottom, only one note in the left hand. So instead of going like this, you could just do the C and then the E. So it would sound like this. I'm sorry, I made one mistake in there, but that is another option that you could try if you want it, with just playing the bottom note of the left hand in each measure. All right, good luck. Do your best. That's all I ask.